Hey guys, so today I had an awesome workout. I had a bit of a workout where I had to decide the reps that I was going to hit. So I was given 30 ring muscle ups, 15 rope climbs, 80 wall balls at 12 kilos, 60 hang clean and jerk with the dumbbell at 22 and a half, and 100 burpees. So what I had to do, I had to break down my movements, how I thought I'd be able to maintain a set pace. And overall, I was actually really happy with how I performed it. I decided to go with 10 rounds, and every other round, so one round I would do one rope climb, the second round I would do two rope climbs, then 1, 2, but everything else is the same. So 3 ring muscle ups, I then went straight into 8 wall balls, then I went straight into the 6 hang clean and jerk, and then into 10 burpees, and then into the rope climb number. So just got the workout here so I can watch it. So that was my ring muscle ups, 3 ring muscle ups. First round, awful, to be honest. I was really surprised. Wall balls here, feeling great. You know, the movement itself was on point. My main focus here on the wall balls was to just, you know, in my mind, break it down. It's only 8. Yes, it's a 12 kilo wall ball, but it's only 8 reps. You can definitely hold on. Excuse this first round of hang clean and jerks. I don't know what was happening here. Really, like, I just didn't know what was happening. You know, changing in midair. It just went to pot. After that, though, really got pretty good. I was actually really happy with that, because every time I was struggling, I'd just say pick it up with my stronger side. So I say pick up with my right side and go from there. Then into my burpees. This was an interesting one. So essentially 10 rounds, 10 burpees. I attempted to try a different version. So I started with, just because from where the standards were, you couldn't step forward. So you had to hip drop pop up with 2 feet. That's what I'm now used to. So I did actually try to do essentially like the lunge forward version, but it just ended up gassing me more. It just wasn't any better. So I wasn't too sure about what rounds to aim for, but I went for I looked at the clock, and I think the first one I was done in around 2:15 or something like that. So I was like, cool, let's try and hit a 2:30 round. As the rounds went on, it did deteriorate. I had a bit of a rough one about round 9. I actually thought that was round 8, so I actually finished this workout with 11 rounds rather than the 10. So what would I do differently? I think my reps would be exactly the same. I was really happy with how I broke them down. I think I was able to manage certain areas of fatigue. My transitions were okay. I mean, they were a bit sluggish when it come to going to start the ring muscle ups again, but I was very conscious of I didn't want to fail. So I had the goal of 3, and to be honest with you, this is an excuse, but I haven't done ring muscle ups probably in a while, and it took a while for them to start to feel good, and they gradually got better, so I was really happy with that. Wall balls here, you know, for me, I was most happy about my wall balls. Yes, it was only 8 reps, but that 12 kilo, it was a challenge, but it was a constant challenge where, you know, in my mind I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I said 3, 2, 1. So again, I made it an easier target in my mind to focus on. So sometimes that's a little battle you've got to keep telling yourself. That hang clean and jerk as well, just picking it up. As soon as you picked it up, you're not going to stand there holding a dumbbell. So with most things, if you just start, it's so much better. So you can see here, if I was struggling, I'd just pick it up on my stronger side. If I was feeling all right, I'd just pick it up with the left. Now burpees, these are just burpees. You just get on with them. Just drop to the floor, like with them, like with the hang clean jerks, like with the wall balls. Just get started, because once you start, you could always do another burpee. That's something that Gus has always kind of drilled into us. Just get yourself down, because you'll get back up, unless you're just a lazy fuck, you just stay down. But you just got to get back up, and that's the simplicity of it. Rope climbs, they've never really been a strong point of mine, mainly because I just don't do them. I haven't really properly learned how to do the hook, but had a little quick practice before, and I think I managed to do them every time. So I'm not essentially doing them right. So as you can see here, I'm kind of in a way like doing a bit of a legless rope climb with my legs on. Really, I should be grabbing high, essentially doing like a toaster bar, bringing my legs right up and going from there. But again, I'll practice with this. So overall, I was really happy with how it went. So when I looked at all my splits, averaging, I was around, say, the 2:30-ish. Then there was between 5 and 8, it was around the 3-minute mark, which I was really happy with. Bad round of 3:57, that was round 9. And then rounds 10 was 3:04, and round 11, which obviously was an unnecessary round, actually hit 2:05. That was my sprint finish. So talking with Ash and stuff, so I'm gonna just calculate what my average is, and then it'll be a good idea for me to see what I need to hit in 2 weeks' time. So as a rough look at this, I think my average is going to be about 245 to 250. So if I can aim for, say, a 245 round next time, my consistency, it means my first few rounds will be a little bit slower, but my later rounds will then keep up the intensity. So from there, I'll be really happy with how things go. But yeah, so this bit, I thought it was a really good workout, really challenging one. Grip still feeling a bit fucked up. So, but overall, it was good, really fun. It was really interesting to have to kind of come up with the rep scheme myself, like be given a total reps a hit for each of the movements, and then see what I can do from there, based off feel. I don't really feel I based it off feel too much, because obviously I gave myself these goals for numbers to hit, but that was kind of me knowing my body and where things will start to hurt more. So just before I hit that point of fatigue, I was able to see if I could work a little bit harder. Yeah, if you're looking to do this workout yourself, you can scale the ring muscle ups. You can do them to, say, chest to bar pull-ups, or even like chest to ring pull-ups. If you can't quite do those, you can take it into ring rows. You might want to do a bit bigger sets, because obviously if you're only doing 30 total reps, you could probably do a bit bigger and then push yourself a little bit more in other areas. Wall ball, you can easily lighten that wall ball. So obviously I was doing it with 12 kilo. So normally RX for guys would be 9 and RX for ladies would be 6. So you can scale that down where you see fit. Rope climbs, if you haven't really got rope climbs, you can always just have your feet on the floor and climb up the rope and down, so your feet actually don't come off the floor. The dumbbell hand clean and jerk, again, just scale the weight where necessary. It does turn into a little bit of a hand clean and press, I find. The jerk actually slows it down and is a bit more work, but I think when you get a little bit heavier, it'll probably be a bit easier to scale there. And burpees, burpees are burpees, just get yourself down and get yourself back up. Yeah, so, give this workout a go, guys, if you fancy it. It's just a fun one. Just one to just move. Yes, it is based around some of my weaknesses and, working the legs and working the burpees all under fatigue with my grip. But, give it a try and let me know what you think. Obviously, I'm trying to now see how this comes out. My green screen, or my blue bed sheet, I'm doing it now in my shed. So we get to see how the sound comes out, stuff like that. Again, this is all just experimenting for me, and I want to try and produce as much content as I can for you guys, because it's also me reviewing my workout. So watching them back myself, I can see what went right, what went wrong, and if you guys were approaching workouts similar to this, how you might want to approach it. So, really happy with today. I don't think I would change my approach. I think my approach was exactly right. I definitely need to then think maybe I could slow down the start, pick up the pace in the second half, and then averagely get better. So I finished in 31.49 overall, which I was really happy with. But so thoughts about it was just fun workout. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Do let me know. I'm going to leave the video playing now for the rest of my rounds, just with some music over it if you guys want to just watch it back and stuff like that. But stay tuned for more. I plan to be doing this quite often, and hopefully this green screen and stuff like that gets a little bit better as well. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.